taking off from runway 34 in GABON, Libreville, at the MiGMan airport. It's a beautiful day, so, and it's 9:58 and 58 seconds. How's that? 10 a.m. So let's go. So we're taking off to the north. We're going to turn left over the ocean, fly down the lovely beach. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, rotating. Positive rate of climb, gear up, flaps up. 60 knots. 180.
007, continue for south departure.
And we're 200 knots, so let's Mike India Golf 1.
Over Mike India Golf 007, continue
Let's
for
turn
south
to the
departure.
south. And I got to fly down at about 500 feet, which is my preferred altitude, just default for beach runs. Get my trim sorted out. There we go, 500 feet. There's the airport. Let's get the GoPro onto that. Nice. Oh, a bit of sunlight coming out there. Still checking the trim. Now let's just get out to see a little bit so I can see more of the beach. Yeah. Fantastic. Now I might let down, probably will, to about 200 feet. The golf course there, maybe. Just taking the time. It's only a short route. It's about 34 miles, I think, in total. So Libreville, I guess, translates as Freetown. Hence the title of this mission, Free Spirit in Libreville.
Leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Mike India Golf 1.
Over Mike India Golf 007, frequency change.
Lovely weather. So, yeah, it's so the town seems to be about 20 miles, no, 10 miles north-south for the main part of it. So I guess 15, more or less. I'm going to climb a bit now, so we can see. So we're going to this harbour on the estuary of the GABON River, which is pretty big. And it pulls to the right a bit so we get a better view of, as we approach it. And look back over the whole town from 1,000 feet. Gives you a good overview here. So not that estuary, although that would be a good visual reference. But just down at the end here, just around the point here, you'll see a harbour facility. That's where we're turning, going northeast to a slightly inland town with educational facilities. There's quite a lot going on there. Just want to show you something a little bit out of town. It's a good view. Always something different to notice every time you fly. Because I did recon this route about 5 months ago, I guess. Okay, so here's the harbour coming up. Oh, yes, very distinctive harbour mouth. That's a good view. But this is the harbour we're looking for coming up. Actually get the wing camera onto it. There we go. Yep, pretty hard to miss that. So and we're pretty much on heading now to the next stop. And go to camera number 1. Just get it centered up. There it is. Cool. First flight of the day, so it's uncoordinated there. Right, 1,500 feet now. And you can see our next turn point up ahead, the town. Let's go to camera number 7. Yeah, you can see it appearing out of the jungle. Let's look back to the north. So there's Libreville, laid up right along the coast there. Fantastic. So the town of Nakok. It's like I said, it's got quite a few things going on there. Educational facilities, light industrial. It's very lush landscape, obviously well watered, very green. Just coming to the right a bit, so let's get camera number 2 into action. There we go. We can get an overview. I'll just climb a bit. I've descended somehow. Oh, there it is. So I think from memory, I put the turn point on the intersection in the centre of town, but anywhere here's fine. See if I can get the exact spot. Yep, it's that roundabout you can see right now in the centre of town. That's it. Yep, that's the spot. So turning now, that's a great view of the river delta down there. Now turning slightly to the northwest, we'll come back up right along the east side of Libreville. And I'll stay at 1,500 feet so we get a good view. Heading pretty much 300. I'll speed up a bit now. Go back to my helmet-mounted camera. Daily aerobics. Gotta say, it's a great cockpit. It's got excellent all-round visibility, and that's what you want in a VFR platform. And there's quite a few light aircraft now in the stable that's just got great visibility for this kind of flying. Interested in trying out that Edgeley Optica bubble canopy job. Yeah, to give that a go. Right. So here we go. Yeah, coming up the east side of Libreville at 1,500 feet. I'll get number 2 cam out. Nice, we're a little bit left of track, half a mile left of track. Come right a bit. So basically the football stadium, which is waypoint 3, is basically just a great feature to see when you're at the north end of town. That's the significance of that. Let's go to camera 1. Nice. Speed up. I said I was going to speed up. Excellent. look inland. So that's looking to the northwest. Lots of waterways. So it looks like Libreville's kind of divided north and south by this river we're approaching now. Here's the stadium appearing now. Now the airport should be somewhat off to our left. Yes, there it is. So it's pretty hard to get lost on this one. Go down the beach. If you get lost, just come back up the beach. And you can see the water even from waypoint 2. You can see the coast. Oh, there it is. Our stadium. Nice and clear land to the northeast. Pretty easy to spot. Okay, I'm going to turn around now, get back into the helmet cam and do a bit of an orbit over town while I call the airport. Let's get set up first. So the airport is there about 10 o'clock. Not sure what that large building is in. It's something to find out. That one, yeah. Let's get a picture of that and look it up later. Okay, let's get myself set up. 1,500 feet. And let's call the tower, which we can see, by the way, straight ahead of us, out to the side of it. Now, I mentioned in my notes about the great, okay, I want to show you this, about the great parking, because a lot of airports, I have to pull out maps to find out how to get to the runway, but this one is beautifully set up. Check it out. You've got one runway, you've got taxiway the full length, and it's accessible to the whole parking area. There are no cul-de-sacs, and you can just get on that taxiway and go all the way up the runway, and you've got 10 entry points to the runway as well, which is so convenient. Might seem like a simple thing, but I tell you, a lot of these airports, it's a real feat. It's a real navigation. It's harder to find the runway than it is to find your way around the countryside and find a particular bridge, I found. But not here, so definitely worthy mention. I'm going to have one more look at it. I've got to take a picture. Come up the tower side. Okay, let's get the camera out, rotate. Yep. Yeah, look at that, so accessible. Top notch. Right, now I'll call the tower. So what, channel 2? Channel 2. Channel 2. How am I tuned in or not? Should be, anyway. Channel 1. Mike India Golf 3.
Tower Mike India Golf 0072 miles north, 1,300 feet to land.
Mike India Golf 007 Tower. Altimeter 29er.9er 2 wind 27 tree and 7. Fly left downwind runway tree 4.
Mike India Golf 1.
Left traffic runway tree 4007.
So another interesting compound there. Probably some significance. Now, what did she say? Wasn't really listening. Runway 34. Okay. Well, same runway we took off from. So we're taking off to the north again. We're going to fly crosswind. About where the tower is. Excellent. That water looks very inviting. Sometimes when the sun gets on the GoPro, it acts a bit erratic. That's what you're seeing there. Okay. A little bit low, actually. Low and slow. Might also run down the beach. That's a pretty good distance from the runway, I think. So going downwind now for runway 34. And there we go, 1,000 feet. Nice distance. Guess I will turn where?
007 with 27 trees and 7. Cleared to land runway tree 4.
Like India Golf 1.
Cleared to land
I reckon
runway
here.
tree
I think this is
4007.
good. Okay, gear down. Turning to final. Yeah, that's pretty good. Over this big shed. These little sheds. Although we don't want to be any closer. Flaps down 4. But yeah, being slow enough for once on the turn-in, I'm going to be fine. Okey-doke. 3 greens, gears down, flaps down 4. Let's land. Actually right on the numbers for once. A bit slower. Well, 2 touchdowns at about 96 knots. Barely legal. Barely legal.
007 exit runway when able.
There we go. So free flight in Libreville. Excellent.